Go video. Fire burn. Inventory. Clean wood inventory. Burn, baby. Yeah, we're doing a little clean out here. We got all this everywhere. Get the old man's truck loaded up. Scrapyard. Got some trash. Some accumulation. Nobody tells you in reselling that you gotta do any of this stuff. But when you buy in bulk, you gotta get rid of it somehow. 2,252 degrees of fire. Yeah, Saturday is the sauce day. On our way to Eric's old rusted salvage place. Eric's a good dude. Chris is doing the sale, which is pretty cool. It's nice that he offered to do that. I don't think any other estate company would take this sale. I got the jitters, and the camera's a little shaky. Been up since 7 in the morning and doing trash fires and purging stuff, and made a dump run. Awful dump run. I was like, I'm gonna try out this trash place down the road. You don't need no town permit or anything. It's just weigh and pay. 10 cents a pound, which ain't too bad if you're throwing away household trash, which is fine. You know, lightweight stuff, you'd be all right. But I don't know why I loaded up the truck and I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring this to Sims in Worcester, which is the scrapyard, and it didn't look like I had 400 pounds or anything. Like, I don't know, it looked like a couple 100 pounds, 300 pounds. So I didn't think I was gonna get charged more than 30 bucks. I hit at 50 bucks, throw away metal. I couldn't believe it. I literally lost my mind on that one. You live and learn. I'm not the best scrapper. I usually leave that for somebody else. But I had to get this yard done. It's just not overwhelming, but it's like a little bit here, there's a little bit there, there's a little over here, there's a little over there, and all of it's just getting trashed. I did throw away some stuff, but I did manage to salvage some things that were in the yard just sitting, so that was good. Got a nice milk crate of bottles that I slightly sorted through, some good ones in there, so that was cool. But filled up the trash barrels at the house, made one dump run, 600 pounds, and we got another dump run. We got a box spring from the storage unit. I got a mattress and a rug that's been sitting out in the yard for like 6 months. So that stuff's got to go. I don't care how much it costs to get rid of it. So that's probably another $40 here in the truck. So I'm down $90 today. That's not good. It's not like me to spend anything. Yeah. On our way to the restored salvage. I call it rusted salvage. I don't know. I always like making stuff here and there, so I'm gonna see if I can find some stuff to make some stuff. So, till then, till the video. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Sure. You're good. Trip to the back. Yep, right. Hey Jeff, what are they doing with all the bikes?
I think they're all for sale.
Cam, how much are all the bikes?
All of them?
Yeah.
That's the best thing anyone has asked all day, all yesterday.
Are you serious? Or you just told me?
No, Justin's working it down.
Oh, all right, Justin. Let's go talk and walk. Fine, got his friend. I just gotta go this way because I'm not as flexible as you.
Okay. I don't know. I got to take a look at it again. It's all about the price and how ambitious I am. We're hunting. We're hunting. Something for the house. Something for the house. Digest.
There's more stuff in the back too. Oh. Thing is, if you don't dig, you can't find it.
What is this? Pots. bikes over here. You got 100 on this one. $25 on this one. 35 on that one. Bikes at 250 might be pretty good. Big caster pulley. Seized. Seized. Do that into area.
Like it's endless. Did these guys go bankrupt or? Huh?
I think they're selling the place.
Because they had guys, I remember when they first started.
Yeah.
They said they got another place in the Cape or something.
Oh, in Washington or something?
Well, we're heading for a big recession anyway. Big time, using 206 and 8. I would call it a recession.
I think that's probably a big depression.
Well, figure out the average person in the United States is 15 to 20,000 in credit card debt. Say we are poor. All right? And this has been going on for a long time. And look at Medicaid, Medicare, some of it's 96. They're eliminating a lot of stuff since Obama was 98. Healthcare. They want to kill off the senior citizens. That's your
This is cool.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Guess if you had the space for it.
Wow, somebody really spent the time on this, huh?
Yeah. It's a lot of time.
Jeff, we gotta, all those parts that you wheeled like near Sue have to be moved.
All right, we're back into the eBay store. Sale's done. Hauled it all out of there and got it home. This is where we go over what happened in the haul. This is the haul. We'll scan through and we'll go through each pile individually. Here we go. It's the pile. I'm just gonna do a little scan so you get an idea what the pile was. It's pretty much everything that's scattered on the floor. Okay. Alright, so let's go through it one by one. Here we go. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to go with these different service manuals and operator manuals. Some of these do pretty good. Get this one here. It's about $8. See what sell. On here. It's another 8. I think that was 8 to 10. Like $10. Let's look that one up. Same thing there. We'll have to look that one up. Only looked a couple of these up. So when you're picking through a machine shop, you always want to grab the manuals. When you're picking through a barn, you always want to grab, it's like a locomotive. Picking through a barn, you always want to grab the tractor and lawn equipment magazines. That goes for $20 there. So that's sell. It's the 1938 issue of Atlas shop equipment. It's a nice piece. Some really nice stuff in there. Each of these are very interesting in their own, each magazine. These are all catalogs, different shop equipment. that's all the paperwork that we got. Paid $100 total for everything in this lot, so break down any numbers you want to break them down in any sort of way. I'll come back to the next item and I'll give you the number breakdown. Alright, here we are into our next little pile here. So price breakdown is about 50 items there, we'll call it. So it'll be about $2 each. So that's where we're at. I'd like to be at $1, but 2 ain't too bad. Let's get these 2 pulleys. They're the same, so that's good. Could sell them at a lot. Maybe $15 on eBay. Sounds about fair. Got this axe. It's in okay shape. I think we get $5 or $10 for that at the flea. Got these 2 body shapers. Let's go for about $4 at the flea. To check some eBay comps and see what people are doing with those, but I usually sell those at the flea for about $4 each. Usually save my axe heads for the flea too. This is a keen cutter. It's a good one. It's got some condition, but it's not the worst. Some condition. Let me get these body shaping hammers. I don't know, the heads are coming off, but they don't look used too bad. Maybe a couple times. Maybe I can clean some of that rust off, get them looking nice. But they're all coming off, so I'm going to take the pictures. I'll have to make sure they're off. Like that. I didn't look these up yet. Thinking probably $15 each. I don't know. Easily $5 each at the flea, no problem. So you got a number 3, a number 8, and a number 2. So look those up. On to the next pile. Moving it over to this side of the table. This is the first item we picked out of the rusted salvage. Were these Voltron space vehicle with friction wheel bags. These are like new old stock Voltron bags for some of the vehicles. There's no comps on these. I'm thinking $1 a piece at least. They'll do a lot of like 10. It's probably like 40 of them there. So do a lot of 10 for like $20. Maybe a collector wants to put their stuff in the original bags. And so that was pretty cool. Bunch of tchotchke chunks. Couple die presses, some knives, a roll of pennies, and some pins, some other chunks in there. different stuff like that. Excuse me. I got these. A couple of plastic guys. They're kind of cool for the shelf. Ink China. CP C-P ING China. Kind of cool. Kind of display case, flea market, junk drawer lot. Junk drawer lots. Got this guy. There's numbered on the bottom here. 6946. Moving on over. You got this stone of some sort. Interesting. I think it's off the top of some kind of column or something. You get all this letterpress. Most of it's all lead. Some wood stuff on the top here. And separated all these by font. Me and the wife. Some really good ones in there. This is one of the cooler ones. An arrow. There's that lot. I don't know how many pounds it is, but probably 10 to 20. Alright. We're coming down here to these caster wheels. I would have put them on the table nice and gone over them, but I didn't feel like moving them back and forth to this table. Just bring you down here to my level, my working level. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 or so. These here go with these, so we got 4 of those. We got 2 of these green ones. These couple match here, this one and this one. Those 2 match there. These 2 match here. You get some pairs in a set of 4. That's pretty good. Prices? Yeah, I don't know. Make them up as we go. At least $5 for each wheel. Yeah, that's what I pay at the flea market when I need wheels. So, got some more small casters. I'll probably put those in a lot. Keep saving them, I guess. more dressers we find, we'll rip them off, or some more cleanouts we do, we'll save more. Same thing with the C-clamps. Sold a lot of those, 70 of them for 80 bucks, so we'll keep going with those. And the ones that I sold were all the small ones like that. Nothing too fancy, just a regular small C-clamp. No collectible ones like these, butterfly twists or anything like that. No collectible ones like these Craftsman ones or anything like that. Just these. 70 of these right here for 80 bucks sold, so we're gonna build another lot of those. Get all different types of little chunks, beer poppers. There's shop beer popper. You get a Model T wrench here. You get a cat claw for work. Regular plumbing wrench for the house, or whatever. Got a lock. It's about $1. Some tap. A pot we gotta look up. Some other little chunks. Some machinist taps for shop tools. Get this counter. How do I get this to work? Get the counter to work. My guys like these for a slot car or anything that goes around on a track. Count your laps. It's kind of cool. You can mount that. Mount it to your table. Yeah, different little things. More burning tool. Oh, a little pile of scrap over here. Yeah, maybe 10 bucks. Got some old soldering. There's some more scrap. Bunch of hand files. There's some Nicholson. There's some Lennox. Some good ones in there. So we'll make another pile of those and fire those off on eBay. Got a little melting pot. Some screwdrivers, ends. Some egg beater drills. Stapler that's still working. Got some knee pads, some vintage knee pads. Got a little chunk of wood right here. Make a shelf out of that or something. Got these two pieces of electronic, untested. One's a Sony. The other one's a Fisher. So we'll test those. Get this. Some kind of gear head. Sell that to some gear head. Get the squeaky toy. Oh. She's in not the greatest condition, but wasn't gonna leave it behind. Just get thrown in a dumpster. Get some horseshoe. You know, hang those on a bond. A couple bucks a piece at the flea. Got a 15-foot tow chain, lifting chain. Got these die cutters. There's only a couple of these that are good. Most of them are all broken, but we'll salvage what we can. This is what it was. That's what we got. They were in this bucket of shoulders. So a bucket of shoulders is about $30. We got this nice, I don't know, 80 pound, 100 pound right hoist. It's like a 2-ton hoist. We got a 20-foot chain on it. It works. I tested it out. Yeah. Price breakdown, $2. Paid $2 for that. It's nice. Got some pretty good remotes in here, actually. It's like 3 Sonys, a couple Denons, NEC. NEC probably goes to a TV. That's a TV one. But yeah, there's a couple Sonys. This one, Video 8. A couple matches in there, so for crafting and stuff. We got this Sony mini recorder, micro. Got some tapes in there. Some random tapes, some more batteries. Those are probably not good. We'll check it out. Another remote. Add that to the lot. And what else do we got? That's about it. That's about it in this lot. Oh, alright. So we got 3 more pieces. Let me bring them over here. So we got this tin sign. It's a cheap tin. Cheap. Yeah, $5 or $10. It's a good wall piece. Put that in your house. This is a good one. Next we had we'll do that one last. So the Iron Horse. It's a steel enamel paint. So you get some steel. You get $49.99 on that. It's a good one, nice and clean. There we go with their home run. Here's the home run. We sell Cowhide brand overalls and pants. It's a porcelain enamel. It's we measured it 9 inches by 11. It's good condition. We saw one sell already. I don't know if I want to even try and clean this up, but we saw one sell. Condition of theirs was burnt out 4 corners. The top of cow's head was burnt out, and some of these letters on the Cowhide brand were burnt out. And that one sold for about $130. That one did not have the sticker on the back. So it's got the Andy Rooney cert on the back. porcelain enamel to advertising sign. Yeah, it's a good one. I think a $200 on that one. Like I said, the last one comped at about 130 with way more damage. And, that one's got the sticker. I think that sticker is going to really sell it for another $50. So here's the other item. The lot is upstairs. There's about 50 items in the lot. I believe they are all these John J. Adams cutting dies for either leather, paper, cloth, or rubber. This is one of the dies. Nice die. This sharp. These have an edge, like a razor blade edge. This would get flipped onto their paper, rubber, whatever, and they'd hammer it. Or being a machine, it would press it. And there was a piece of rubber inside here that took the insert and it made it go in, and then the rubber just pushed it back out. The rubber was right on the surface where it would cut in and then push it back out from the pressure of the rubber. So you go in and then back out. Interesting dies. Pretty cool. They're all different shapes. I grabbed this the next day. I found this because I couldn't figure out. I knew they were cutters. I knew they were dies. I just didn't know who might have made them. And a little more information on them. Went back, looked for some more paperwork, and I found this in the building, in like a trunk. So I'll assume that these dies are John J. Adams. And that's the last item. So that's it. That's the end of the haul video. That's everything we hauled out of there. 3-day sale. Got there Saturday. Did a little bit of picking on Sunday. That's pretty much everything we got out of there on Saturday. Got the rest of the paperwork on Sunday. Picked up those couple hammers and the nice vintage signs on Sunday. Those weren't picked out of Restored. Those were picked out of Kai's grandpappy's barn. Thanks, Kai. I appreciate you selling me some of that stuff. If we do well on the Andy Rooney, you'll get the kickback. And then, yeah, just looking to crush it for 2019. We're just going to be buying bulk lot and selling it on eBay and hauling it off to the flea. Still looking for that gem. Still looking for that home run. Set me up for the year. You never know when that big item's going to come your way. Always be prepared to have the funds to get that step up in your business. So hope you all did good this weekend. I'll keep you posted on the next haul video. I was gonna do all this haul on the table. I just found it to be too much lifting, extra lifting. I was gonna go through it all on the table, each item one by one, but figured the floor was just as easy. You pretty much got the gists of what I got here, so let me know if I overlooked anything, if you sold anything, if you think I'm undervaluing anything, chime in. Love to hear about it. And keep picking. Peace. Latest.